like to thank some sponsors that are making this today possible. So I've got a little list here. So thank you to Subway, to the Resident College, thank you so much. Noah's Bagels, Juanita's Brand, and we have DJ Shmoo over there who's been here all day long and all night long. Pegasus Pizza, Pizza Pipeline, Papa John's, Starbucks, Nancy's Yogurt, Umpqua Dairy, and Kiva Grocery Store. So let's give our sponsors a name. Really important people. So we have Mary Beth Grace, you want to come up here? These are these ladies started last year, back in spring, picking their committee, and they've been working a whole year to put this event together and to raise all this money to fight back. So give your chairs a hand. To getting the food, this space. Thank you, committee. And now I'd like to welcome up here Dr. K. He is the president of the Cancer Care Alliance. They are here behind visiting you guys, and he's going to tell you a little bit about what they do.
Good morning, University of Oregon. Beautiful day here in Eugene. I don't know if any of you were participating last year or remember, it was a cold, rainy day. You guys were out here in spirit. So today is a lot nicer. We're going to have a great time. Why don't we start off by thanking again all the volunteers, organizers, sponsors, and participants. Giving a round of applause. And I represent the Cancer Care Alliance. Cancer Care Alliance is a group of specialists. It's a mouthful, but they're gastroenterologists, surgeons, urologists, pulmonologists, and gynecologists. And as specialists, we knew that dealing with cancer was something that we all have in common. So the idea of working together in a team approach, we decided to band together to change the way and improve delivery of cancer care in our community. Almost everyone here probably knows someone who's had cancer, whether it's been a family member, a friend, or even yourself. Diagnosis of cancer is a huge burden, both mentally, physically, emotionally. Especially at the time of diagnosis, there's a huge amount of stress because you don't know what's going to happen. There's a huge number of tests that have to be ordered, huge number of doctors you have to see, and it can be overwhelming, to say the least. Because of this, the physicians at Cancer Care Alliance felt that they needed to change the way we approach cancer care, and that we needed to make patients feel like they were part of the system that had their best interests in mind. So as an example, a lot of times when a patient was diagnosed with cancer, they had to wait weeks in order to get an appointment. Or when they saw the physician, maybe there was a piece of information missing. Radiology test wasn't there, blood test wasn't there, and that could delay the delivery of cancer care, which didn't seem right. So we, as a pack and as a group, said that we wanted to accomplish a couple of things. Number one, expedited care. Everyone in the group is dedicated to say that we will see a patient within a timely manner, meaning usually on average 48 to 72 hours. We also have an electronic medical record system where all the information is shared by all the specialists in the group, so there's not the risk of duplicating tests, of not having that important piece of information that's missing. And that way, when the patient's seen, all the results are already in the computer even before they step into the door. We've also had this concept of a team approach. It takes a lot of different physicians to take care of a cancer patient, and they each have to know what the left hand is doing and the right hand is doing. So within this team, all the specialists specialists, the cancer doctors, the surgeons, the radiologists, they all get together once a week to twice a month to discuss in a tumor board what to do with the patient presenting their problem and coming up with a treatment. We also affiliate with other societies like the American Cancer Society and functions like this, but we also make known to our patients that there are resources available, whether it's free wigs or cosmetics, whether it's transportation from their home to the treatment center. All of these things help in terms of the umbrella of care to make the patient feel like they're being taken care of. So as a result, we feel that we've given the patient hope, trust, and faith. Hope that they can beat their cancer and get better again. Trust that they have physicians and a medical system that will take care of them. And faith that within this team approach, the people will do the best effort and the best they can to help take care of the patient. So it's amazing what we all can achieve when we put our mind to it. And this is true for all of you. Relay for Life is a testament to this. In your college years, you're going to be transitioning soon to the real world, and it's an exciting time for all of you. But the message is that you can really make a difference in this world to make it better. My only piece of advice is always keep a special place in your heart in helping your fellow brother and sister. After all, that's why we're here today, isn't it? Can I get an amen to that? Amen. So thank you everyone for allowing me to speak. We have a tent back here where we have some great information. We also have some prizes, a free raffle. So it's a win-win because you get to learn something and you might win something. But have a great day, and again, thanks to everyone who took this.
You may know that today's event is dedicated to a special alumni named Ryan Smith. You may have heard of his romantic love story on the Today Show. Him and his wife Bethany are both alumni of the University of Oregon. Unfortunately, he was diagnosed with cancer and died this year from testicular and colon cancer. We'd like to dedicate the 2012 Relay for Life to Ryan Smith, Bethany, and his family, and we'd like to have a moment of silence. We're here to remember, but we're also here to celebrate the lives of our survivors. We have a special survivor here with us today. Please help me welcome our 2012 Survivor Honoree, Cody.
Thanks for letting me come talk to you today. Just want to start this off by saying thank you to everybody that made this possible. Thank you guys for all the work you've done. It's great to meet you, man. I want to thank my family for coming. Can we all give them a little hand? Just and now I want to thank all of you for coming here today and participating, so give yourselves a hand. I'm going to try to keep this short because it's hard for me to talk about cancer. It impacted my life in a lot of ways. In third grade, I was diagnosed with thyroid cancer. I have a scar. They had to remove my entire thyroid. And I thought that was going to be the hardest thing in my life. A lot of the time, I didn't want to go to the doctors. I didn't want to go get treatments. I didn't want to go through the surgery. But one thing my parents kept telling me is you can never quit, because a survivor never quits. When I was in high school, my dad was diagnosed with colon cancer. He We went through treatments, surgeries. If you've been impacted by cancer and you're here, you know what it's like. My dad ran 5 miles a day once he found out he had cancer. As the treatments got more progressive and harder on his body, that time dwindled down, and he could only run, a couple laps a day. But the one thing he kept telling me is the survivor never quits. October 27, 2006, my dad passed away. The night of my last football game, my junior year, but I couldn't quit. He loved these events, and that's why I'm here talking today. Participated for 2 years and go to every relay he could, even though he couldn't run. Because again, he couldn't quit. This year in the Rose Bowl, we were out on the field. It was the fourth quarter. I believe the score was 45-all. And I'm looking at the guy across from me, looking at the guys next to me, and I was tired. I didn't know how that game was going to go. But I kept remembering a voice in my head and seeing my dad on the treadmill, and he just said, "You can't quit. You can never give up." So that's my message to all of you. Even when you're tired, just dig it out. We ended up going and kicking a field goal on that drive. The most tired I've ever been in my life, but it was the best feeling I've ever had in my life. Because I knew that I followed something all the way through, I put everything into it, and I never quit. And I hope I can share that with you guys, and all of you can apply that somehow. Thank you.